Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm Trey, the DIY Ninja, and today we're going to be stitching out this elephant. Right now we're starting on my digitizing screen. I'm using Stitch Artist Level 2 by Embrilliance, and this is the image we're going to stitch out today. So I just digitized this really quick, so we'll see what this looks like. I'm going to show you the stitch simulation and then we'll compare it to what it looks like in real life stitching out on my embroidery machine. So this is the elephant that I drew, and I used Procreate on my iPad Pro to draw this, and it was just really simple. I find that cleaner lines and simpler designs look really well when they're embroidered out. So let me show you my stitch file. Oops, there we go. So this is the image we're going to attempt to stitch out. So right now I have a satin border as an outline for everything, and a fill for the background and a fill for the eyes. So it's super simple. If you want to see how I digitize this, like step by step, leave a comment down below and I can film a video on how to digitize. So it's a very niche interest, so I don't know if a lot of people want to see that. And it does take some time for certain designs, so it depends on what you're digitizing. It will determine how long the video is. Let's see. Okay, so let's turn this off and get the stitch simulator going. I'm going to turn it on the fastest just so it doesn't take forever. Let's see what see this. Okay. Alright, we'll go to the stitch simulator and press play. Let's take a look at how it's going to stitch out. So the way I programmed it was for it to do the fill stitch first. So it's just going to do a tatami stitch and just stitch the whole outline of the elephant. Now, I haven't changed any of the entry exit points, so I'm just going to see how the computer has decided to stitch this out. Okay, so it looks like it's going from top to bottom. I do find sometimes if you don't hoop exactly correctly, sometimes you have registration issues and you may have a little gap of stitching, like a line of stitching in between where it meets, like here, if it doesn't close all the way up. Like sometimes there's like a very tiny line that you can see, like it'll look like that, and it doesn't close all the way, so I may try to fix that. Or I might just leave it and just see how it stitches out on the machine first. Then I satin bordered the head and the beginning of the trunk. Now that probably could have been easier. I probably could have just ended here and did this as one whole piece, but oh well. Then I have the outline of the elephant. And what's next? Okay, there goes the trunk. Now, like you see, these are all separate. We'll see if they match up in person. On the screen though, it looks like it matches relatively well. Well, maybe the trunk needs to get fixed. Let's see. And then we have the eyes there, and then we're done. Now, the thing with this is that this should take up the whole 4x4 inch area of my hoop, and it's quite large. It's quite intensive when it comes to stitches. Kind of. It's like 16,000. What does that say? 453 stitches at this size. So although it's a simple design, it's the largest on the hoop that can be made on my machine. So yeah, alright, I'm gonna fix this trunk. Let's try to fix this trunk a bit. So I'm just zooming in all the way. And so here you can see the stitch out. The stitches I made really close up, just to make sure. You see here, it's a little bit off. So I'm gonna click on this, and there should be a middle point to this. If not, you can just Extend it slightly. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, don't mind any background noise. Ooh, I made it worse. Okay. Okay. Where is the midpoint? Anyways, like I was saying, you hear background noise, that's just my son. I am currently watching him at the same time. Alright. Well, that didn't... Well, you know what? I'm going to undo it. And we'll just leave it. Undo it again. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Because it will just take me too long to realign it. Okay, so let's go to my embroidering. Okay, so let's get to my embroidering machine and we'll stitch this out. Okay, so now we're at the machine. I have the thread loaded. I'm using like a light gray silver thread, and then I have my hoop prepped and loaded as well. This is again 100% cotton twill, like quilting. It's kind of like a fat square. And I have a tearaway stabilizer on the bottom of my hoop. So right now, let's just go into my USB. And here is my elephant image. I'll just go closer for you there. I'm gonna pick this, click OK. It is the full length of my hoop already. I'm gonna just say OK. I'm going to trace the outline just to make sure it fits, to be double safe. Okay, so that is the full 4x4 hoop area. So the hoop itself is bigger than 4x4, but the maximum stitch area is 4x4. And again, I'm using my Brother SE600, which is an awesome beginner embroidery and sewing machine. Okay, so now we just press OK. OK. And we'll take a look. First color is silver. And if you can't really tell, so it goes by like numbers, right? So just look at the picture and you'll see the steps. So this is the whole outline of the body. And it will take 30. Okay, so it says the body is going to take 31 minutes. Oh my goodness. This is a very stitch intensive patch. So it says 16,512 stitches and it's going to take 44 minutes in total. So I guess this body is going to take a long time. I'm just going to show you the beginning of the stitches and then we'll jump to it being completed, because nobody wants to watch 31 minutes of embroidery, well, except for me probably. But yeah, we'll just take a look to see how this stitches out to begin with. But yeah, you see what a really nice clean outline it's doing. And then it's doing its background stabilizing stitching. Trying to give you guys a better view here. so here's the finished outline. We'll move on to the next color. Okay, so here's the finished outline of the head and the beginning of the trunk. If you're wondering why I didn't use black, I decided to use a dark gray just because my background is black and it'll be harder for me to cut it out. If it's black, I won't be able to see it. So I did a dark gray to outline, and now we're going to outline the outside of the body. But so far it's looking real clean and real good. So this is the first test stitch out since I digitized, and yeah, it's looking real clean, guys. There's something just so relaxing about the sound of an embroidery machine. I'm probably going to say that in every video, but yeah, it's just really calming. And crafting and creating is actually a really good way to reduce stress and anxiety. So yes, I definitely recommend you do something creative, especially since we're all stuck at home at the moment, so that you don't go stir crazy. Find something creative to do, something that you can accomplish, whether it's like embroidery, sewing, knitting, crocheting, or even a puzzle, or building a model car or airplane. It'll definitely help with your cabin fever and, like I said, reduce anxiety and stress. Yeah, this is looking real good. I'm going to just let it run, and we'll come back and check on it in a little bit. Okay, so there's the outline of the body. Looking good. Oh, there's a jump stitch. Okay, so there's a jump stitch here. I'll cut that later. And now we're just gonna do the eyeballs and we should be done. Okay, we're all done. The machine here says our project's finished. I'm going to cut the jump stitches and I'll be right back. Just one more thing, really quickly, I want to show you the back of the design, because the back is just as important as the front. It's so clean in the back, it's perfect. And you can barely even tell. Got that. This is the front, and this is the back. Super clean. Alright guys, here is the finished product. It is so cute. It came out perfect on the first try, which is amazing. And the jump cuts are really easy to cut because they're nice and long and they're not like trapped under anything. So there we go. This is a cute little elephant that we just stitched out. If you're interested in this PES file, or if you want a different format, leave a message down below and I'll see what I can do for you guys, okay? Or actually, go to my Instagram and direct message me. That way I know. It's a lot easier to answer you guys that way. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!